What's up, guys? Check this out. I got the window open to let in a little bit of breeze while it said it also while it brings in some noise from the birds. Um it also is bringing in some noise from a certain leaf blower outside, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, we have the window open in a positive fashion, but we are going to be talking about a little bit of things that are negative, starting now with the ratings. AEW ratings, Raw ratings, Smackdown ratings are all at an all-time low, and we're going to get into that right now. Okay, so let's just start in a symmetrical order like we always should. The show that came on first out of the three was Friday Night SmackDown. To me, it was kind of an okay Friday Night SmackDown. SmackDown, though, I mean, there are some parts of it that are disappointing, especially with, like, the Queen of the Ring. They're letting all the heels win the Queen and King of the Ring and all that stuff, and it's very upsetting. Not only this, but I guess other people are also disappointed about this. I mean, the King of the Ring was kind of an exciting way to watch the show, but I don't know why, but a lot of people did not watch it because SmackDown only drew in 2,147,000 viewers. Now, this is down from last week because last week drew in 2,252,000 viewers. So, not too much worse, but just wait until we get into Rampage and Raw. But I mean, it's very rare you hear me say something positive about the ratings. It's just bad. It's just like worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It's not positive. It's a very not positive conversation, but I mean, it's this thing. It's truly a thing where, if you're gonna expect to maybe hear not the most positive things, if you're going to try to pursue what I am doing. So if you're going to try to be a reporter on like wrestling news and stuff, if you're going to try to do that, know that it's not going to be the most positive all the time. Know that there's going to be work. It's not going to be just like get paid, get paid, get paid. There's got to be work in this. Like, I'll tell you this, I'm not even at 20 subscribers yet, but I am still grinding because I enjoy it. It's not about the money. I'm just enjoying what I'm doing, and it's a really cool thing. But anyway, I could talk about that all day. Let's move on to Rampage. I mean, this last episode of Friday Night SmackDown did not do as good as the October 1st episode, but fine, let's move on to Rampage. That's why I said worse and worse and worse. AEW Rampage's ratings dip bad. They only drew in. Remember, it's after SmackDown, so you don't have to fight for the ratings, but they're still not receiving ratings. 502,000 viewers. Come on. 502,000 viewers. This is getting like worse and worse and worse. I mean, we discussed last week's ratings were bad. This is worse. We talked about how the other show drew in around 620,000 viewers. But it's not a good thing. It's really not. But before we move into Raw, let's discuss one last thing. Tony Khan. Tony Khan just had to say something to make things controversial. So as we know, SmackDown right now is gonna be pretty hyped next week. Well, actually this week, sorry. SmackDown is gonna be pretty hyped this week, this Friday. It's supersized edition. It's gonna be very, very awesome. It's literally gonna go overtime, 2 hours and 30 minutes. With that being said, Tony Khan had something to say about it. Yeah, and before we dive into that, for your information, It is going to be taking place on FS1, not Fox, but FS1, which we already discussed on Instagram. And if you want head start information on some of these things, follow me on Instagram. If you want to get information really, really early, there's no reason why you shouldn't follow me. Go there now. Okay. I'm not seriously angry, but I mean, seriously, follow, follow. Back to Tony Khan, though. Tony Khan says, quote, "I see you're doing a half-hour head-to-head with us. Can't wait to finally beat your main show head-to-head. It's been a long time coming. See you next Friday." Tony Khan, hashtag AEW Rampage on at AEW on TNT, exclamation mark. October 8th was when that tweet was sent. Okay, an obvious shot at Vince McMahon and Friday Night SmackDown. You can't talk because you have just as bad ratings as SmackDown right now. You can't really talk. Nobody can talk. Vince can't talk. Tony can't talk because they pretty much have just as bad amount of ratings right now. And you're saying, what about Raw? We're diving into Raw right now. Ratings are bad too. Alright, Monday Night Raw's ratings. Well, I apologize. I'll actually rephrase that. These actually aren't ratings. It's actually more so the level of audience attendance and a very low number. To me, there was no reason to not watch Raw. Last night, Raw was awesome. Think about it. Think about it now. Raw was pretty sick. You had the tag team match between three of the people that are going to be facing each other at Crown Jewel for the SmackDown title, which pretty much turned into a brawl, especially between Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. That actually looked really, really real, so I don't know. I mean, you never know. Every now and then this stuff can turn into shoot fights. You don't really know. But moving on, we also had the King of the Ring. There was no reason to not watch Raw this week. I don't know what's going on, but they did struggle to sell tickets. They truly did struggle to sell tickets. If I was in the city, I would go. San Francisco, California, of course, has the Chase Center. And it pretty much does have kind of a big capacity. 18,000 fans maximum capacity, but only about 4,031 fans actually bought tickets to attend. So only 4,030 fans, let's just round it, attended the show. 4,031 fans only attended the show. I don't know why they were struggling so bad, but it's kind of a sad thing. This is according to WrestleTix. Of course, I was not there. But it's like, yeah, we'll have to see if this kind of thing would unfortunately continue. And we'll have to see what happens. Well, guys, peace out, peeps. Like and subscribe.